Alright guys, so let's go. So we'll be going through simultaneous equation, the elimination method in this video. So let's go. So a simultaneous equation is a group of two or more linear equations. So you're trying to solve for two or more linear equations. And if you forgot what a linear equation is of the form y is equal to mx plus c, where m and c are constants, meaning it could be any number. Okay? So this is the form of how a simultaneous equation will look. So we'll have two equations, and normally the form is ax plus by is equal to c. So it's just a rearranging of this one right here. So let's move the mx back on the other side and left the c on one side. It's just a manipulation. It's still the same linear equation, just a different form of it. Okay? So let's go. So what is the solution of a simultaneous equation? So the solution of a pair of simultaneous equations is the point, keyword being point, at which all the lines intersect at. So it's basically the points at which where they cross. Okay, so let's go. So we have this green line here, which is a linear equation, and we have this, I don't know what color this is, but we have this line here. All right, so if we try to solve these two equations simultaneously, we'll obtain one point. So this point is where they both intersect at. Okay, so the point that they intersect at is this point right here. And as with each point, there's a x value and a y value. So that is the point. So as before, we have a x and we have a y. So this will be the solution of it. Okay, so that's your foundation. Let's go. So let's try one. So go through the steps here. So step one of solving a simultaneous equation, we pick a letter. So in this case, I'll pick x. So when you pick the letter, you just circle it to isolate it. Step two, get the coefficient of the letter, select the letter, sorry, to be the same by multiplying by the opposite letter's coefficient. So in this case, we picked x. So if we start with the top one, the opposite coefficient of the x here is 3. So we multiply the top by 3. And when we go to 3, we have to multiply by 2. It's just the opposite letter's coefficient. Okay, so the top part, since we picked x, the opposite of the x in this case will be the 3, and the opposite coefficient of the 3 will be the 2. The answer is already there, so you don't have to look too far for it, just the opposite. You're not going to y, you're sticking with the x. The coefficient of the x, you're just swapping it. So that's all step 2 is. Don't overthink it. So let's go. Step 1, step 2, step 3. So let's go. This is the elimination step. So eliminate the selected letter. Well, how? Okay. So they said here, if the signs of the selected letter are the same, we subtract both equations from each other. Okay. And if the signs are different, we add both equations to each other. So let's see what happens here. So let's finish off this part here. So as before, we just modify the number by everything. So 3 by 2 is 6x. And the 3 by the 3 is 9. And then 3 by the 8, 3 it's 24. Step 1, second equation, 2 by 3 is 6. So we see how the x's are the same, which is what we wanted. 2 by the negative is 2y, and 2 by the 23, 46. Okay, so let's go. So remember, we're still isolating the x's, because that's what we chose. So in this case, the signs are the same. So when the signs are the same, we subtract. So subtract for everything. So literally, you're subtracting for everything. So it will look something like this. Let's write it over better so you can see it. Plus 9y equal to 24, and 6x minus 2y is equal to 46. So that's what we're doing. We just subtract for everything. So you subtract here, and you subtract here. So this is how we boil down. So 6x subtract 6 is gone, it's eliminated. Let's cross it out. So now we have some signs at play. So we have 9y subtract minus 2y. So remember, when a subtract and a subtract comes together, you get a plus. So now we have 9 plus 2, which is 11. So now we have 24, subtract 44, which is a negative 22. So, yeah, so that part is done. So we're left with this piece here. Let's go. What does step 4 say? Transpose for the remaining letter. So if you all are having any problems transposing or getting a letter by itself, there'll be a link coming up or somewhere about here, right about now. Right. So click it, watch it, and then come back to the video. Alright, so welcome back if you went. So let's go. Kind of way. So step 4, transpose for the remaining letter. So let's go. So we're trying to get the y by itself. So we have this 11 here, which is under the operation of multiplication. When it goes across, you'll get division. So we have y is equal to negative 22 divided by 11, and therefore y will equal to negative 2. So we have our first co first efficient. Alright, so let's go. If you catch it, so look for it. So let's go. So we have y, so obviously we got to get x. So the last step will tell us how to get x, okay? So step 5, pick one of the linear equations, okay? And by substituting the obtained letter in step 4 value, solve for the other letter, okay? So we back to the top. So we have two equations here. We have this one and we have this one right here. Normally, as a rule of thumb, pick the equation with the smallest numbers, okay? So let's go. So that's how this part will look. So we pick an equation. I pick the 2x plus 3y is equal to 8. And remember, y is equal to negative 2. So we have our information. So let's go. What is y? Negative 2. Where is y? Only here. So we just swap in the negative 2 for the y. So 3 by negative 2 will obtain negative 6 now. That is the only part that will change. So as we said, back to the transposing video, you should have learned how to do this. So we have multiple operations here. So I'll move quickly with this one. So circle the operations. So there's subtraction and this is multiplication. So remember the acronym SAMD. So we calculate the subtraction first. So negative 6 goes across, we have addition. So we have 2x is equal to 14. And when you calculate the multiplication, which is the 2, we'll get division. So you will get x is equal to 14 divided by 2, which is 7. Alright, and you're done, but you're done yet. So the solution, you just write x is equal to 7 and y is equal to negative 2. So this is how the solution will look. Nice, so these are your steps, make sure you understand them. Once that is done, let's try some more questions. Let's go, we're doing this one, some more. Let's go. So let's go through these steps. Remember, if you're not familiar with these steps, go back and look through and then come through to this one. So let's go. Pick a letter. So say I picked x. So we pick x for this one again, and we pick y for the other one. So we pick a letter, okay? So we have to get the letters to be the same by multiplying by the opposite letters coefficient. So let's go. So we'll multiply the 3 by the 2, and we'll multiply the second equation by 3. So let's go. 2 by 3 is 6. Remember, you multiply the number by everything in the equation, huh? And 2 by negative 6 is negative 12. And 2 by 24 is 48. Second equation, 3 by 2 is 6. 3 by y is 3y. And 3 by 1 is 3. Step 1, step 2, step 3, we need to eliminate. So the signs are the same for the x's, so we'll subtract. So we subtract for everything. So let's go. So let's go on, because it's eliminated. So we have negative 12 minus 3. So a minus and a plus will give us a minus. So you have 12 minus, negative 12, sorry, minus 3, which is negative 15. And 48 subtract 3 is 45. So step 1, step 2, step 3 complete. Step 4, we need to get y by itself. So this operation here, this negative 15 is under multiplication, not subtraction, don't fall for the trick. So when you calculate this, you'll get y is equal to 45 divided by negative 15. So y will equal to negative 3. Nice. So last part, pick an equation. So normally pick the equation with the smallest numbers. So it should be this one. So I picked so 2x plus y is equal to 1 and y is equal to negative 3. Where's y? Right here. So if I swap this y for negative 3, it will become 2x minus 3 is equal to 1. Let's run through the transposing quickly. Characters the negative 3 you'll get positive 3. So we get 2x is equal to 4. Character the 2, you'll get subdivided by 2. So x will equal to 4 divided by 2, which is 2. Nice, so x will equal to 2. So the answer for this one, I write in black. So x is equal to 2 and y is equal to negative 3. Nice, so that's your solution. And last one, so in this case, however, we are already seeing that the x's are the same. So we don't have to go through the up and down over the place. Once you're seeing letters are the same, they kind of did step 1 and step 2 for you already. They kind of help you out. Okay, so you don't have to go through all over the place again. But I'll take another detour. I want to pick y to show you all how you could try y. So if you pick y, I'll pick in y, even though I don't have to, because the 2's and the x's are the same already. So let's try it and see if it works out. If it doesn't, well, we learn something. So let's go. So we pick, this is 1 understood here, not 0. So let's go. Step 1, pick a letter. Step 2, multiply by the opposite letter's coefficient. So the opposite of the 1 for the y's is the 3. So I multiply the first equation by 3. And the opposite of the 3 here will be the 1. So I multiply the second equation by 1. So let's go through the motion. 3 by 2 is 6x. 3 by 1 is 3y. And negative 3 by 3 is negative 9. Second equation, everything multiplied by 1, so it's not going to change, because anything multiplied by 1 is it? Step 1, step 2, step 3. We need to eliminate, remember we still with y, so the y's here are the same, positive and positive, so we'll subtract. Subtract here, and subtract here. What will we obtain? Just go on, because it is eliminated. So 6x subtract 2x is 4. And negative 9 minus 3 is minus 12. Nice, so let's go transposing characters before, which will switch to division. So x will equal to negative 12 on 4, which is negative 3. So x is equal to negative 3. So let's pick an equation. The smallest one will be this one. So we'll have 2x plus y is equal to negative 3. And x is equal to negative 3. Where is x? X right here. So negative 3 by 2 is negative 6 plus y, and that is equal to negative 3. So some people may be tempted to pick this negative 3 as subtraction, but it's not subtraction. Okay, so let's rearrange it in a way that's easier to see. So let's move the y in front and the negative 6 here. So now it's easier to see what operation it is, because it's kind of confusing for some guys here. Just swap the letter. The letter that I want, make sure it always in front, or the first one is seen. So in this case, yes, it is subtraction. It goes across, you'll get addition, and negative 3 plus 6 is 3. So the solution for this final one here, x is equal to negative 3, and y is equal to 3. Nice. So that's the end of simultaneous equations. You could try this one, test your method against it. So if you didn't understand it, go through the video again and try this one. And when that is said and done, that's